classic from Bally. This isn't done yet. Nope. The sky is screaming. Everybody, people tell me they want to hear that. But what I've been getting endless emails from, and what you heard that opening music from, is from the fantastic Spy Hunter series. A total of 3 Spy Hunter related things made. The original Spy Hunter, huge hit when it came out in '83. Huge hit. They made thousands of them. I think maybe 10,000, I'm not 100% sure. Hard to find counts on Bally Midway stuff. Big hit. Then, in '84, they made the Spy Hunter pinball machine. And then in '87, they ended with the famous, or infamous, Spy Hunter 2. Jonathan, do you know why it's infamous?
No idea. Double screen?
No, because it's, people have said, arguably it's the worst sequel ever made. Now, I really can't 100% agree with that, but I'm going to show you the bits and pieces of everything before and show you the gameplay. Now, Spy Hunter, you're all familiar with the gameplay. This cabinet's gorgeous. New paint job on the side. And we have new side art sticker. We have the chrome T-molding on the control panel, or in the cabinet. I need another sip from my East Stroudsburg University mug.
It's not going to make you any smarter.
Do you hear? Just because I've put him on Babe Watch #1, and then we have Babe Watch #2, just because of that, he's all bent out of shape.
You just like staring at the side art.
They're not even real pictures. Anyway, customer who's buying these wants me to find him a Spy Hunter pinball too, because he is a Spy Hunter aficionado. Anyway, gameplay on this, of course, a lot of you are familiar, plays stereo sound through the 2 speakers and has the Peter gun music we heard in the beginning. Our big delivery! That means you have to load it up. That's Guerrilla Wars going to Canada for Steven. You want me to do it for you instead?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got it.
I'll be happy to do it for you.
Here. Oh, don't kick that paint.
Doosh.
What paint?
People don't like to work.
Kurt?
Kurt's here. He's allowed to. Alright. Spy Hunter 2. I bought one of these brand new. It was close to $3,000 with the freight. I thought I was going to have to collect it twice a day and make endless trips to the bank with the quarters. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was a complete disaster because you see, I didn't play it first. I guess I should have played it first. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually not so bad. Now, look at the TV set. See, I squeezed that little thing in there. It's a 25-inch Wells Garner, but it's using the same technology Bally Midway developed with max RPM using a 19-inch. The split screen creates an image that's almost the same size as your normal 19-inch. Look at the Spy Hunter picture. Now, Jonathan, come back here. See? Same height. It's just not as fat.
Like something right there.
But look at the size of this cabinet.
It's too big.
Oh my gosh.
Too big and heavy.
It's very heavy. Wow. The original side art was still pretty decent. Steven did his magic on it. So these are the original stripes and layout, he had to fill in the colors. Put red T-molding on it, doll it up. The steering yokes are similar, but all plastic, where this is all metal. Certainly a way to save some dough. These seem to be the same yokes that are also used in Two Tigers, dedicated Two Tigers. What? That's right.
Paperwork's not on it.
Linda!
Linda still has it.
Go up front and get that.
Commercial invoices on it.
Well, I don't know where that.
It would take the commercial invoice over and not.
The other one wasn't ready yet.
You know, we can ship to Canada for $4.75. Pretty much any place in Canada for the first game. But each additional game is really cheap. I think each additional game is only like $1.50 or maybe even less. I don't know, $1.75. Depends, I guess, on where in Canada. Steve, who's getting the Guerrilla Wars. A couple other games from Super Off-Road. Am I right, Steven? And Double Dragon. So this is his third game. Anyway, let's get back to Spy Hunter. Oh, gosh, I almost forgot. Almost forgot. Before I go another further, guess whose birthday it is? Michelle. That's you, Michelle, yes. Michelle and son Edger, who's sitting right next to him. You can pass. Well, Dad Mark, husband and Dad Mark, said to say hello. I understand the three of you watch my videos. And he also told me you laugh when I do a joke, you cry when I tell a bad joke.
Give big thumbs down.
Oh, God. Oh, another one. Jonathan, another thumbs down. Oh, well, you know, I have another picture of somebody who gave me the thumbs down. Watch, right here. Yes, we know who does it. Listen, let's get back to this thing. The steering things are bolted on the front. No, it's not just these four nuts. There's actually plastic housing here is covering all the other stuff. Cleverly, I left this unlocked so you can see on the inside. Okay, there we are. Now, everything unplugs, thank goodness. You can see these are good heavy-duty things that use a most unique, never used on any other game, optic system. Now, it's hard to see here. Look, when I turn this, you can see this metal plate's running past an optic. So what I did, Jonathan, very cleverly, it's one of the only clever things I did. I've unlatched. So you didn't even have to go down and follow me. I lifted it up to you. So you could see the system. Now watch. Gas pedal. See the optic? That big goofy thing right there? By the way, I have to give a word of thanks. George at El Dorado. Oop, I just bumped the power cord there. George at El Dorado Games helped me out with one of these optics we had to get. Now look, see when I move it, that piece of tape foil is light at one end, and it gets darker and darker and darker. That funky optic, which is only used in this one game, it uses for the steering and the gas pedal, does a really great job of controlling your speed and your steering, rather than the pot. It was actually a pretty great idea. You didn't have the round pot. This can't get out of adjustment. Just very simple. It's very simple to calibrate, too. I thought that was pretty clever. Watch how I return it instantly. Back in. How is that?
So impressed with himself.
Come back here. Oh, Stephen, we heard you out there. Stephen's doing a very awful job. He's getting off.
Did it not work outside too?
Old blood. Oh, Stephen, I'm going to need a crane to get me up. Who put this little seat in here? Okay, Jonathan, let's look inside here. Now, look right here, John. Spy 2 upright, 192. it's a very low run, or this was made at the beginning of the run, and I suspect they made under 500 of them. Who knows? But this is the second one I've had. The first one I bought brand new and I got rid of long ago. Anyway, let's show you the board back here. This is using the same single board. It's actually pretty darn dependable. The only thing you have to do is reflow solder on the edge connector and on the power in. 68,000, it runs the computer. Same one that they started using on Food Fight with Atari. That was, I think, the first game to use it. Not many program ROMs in it. Look, there's 2 extra unused sockets there. Same board was used on Rampage, I guess Xenophobe. There's probably a couple other games in there. Now look, John, they're also using in here something that is very unique. Remember, let me get the camera and I'll bring it in myself. Alright, see that board there? That controls the optics. The little pots adjust the, I guess, the sensitivity of our steering and also our gas pedal. There's a standard stereo amp that Bally was designed. Really great board. There's the 2 amplifiers. That never goes bad. Now this is an unusual board here. This is the, they call this a turbo cheap squeak. Now this has a cap you have to take out right there, C12. Because if you don't, it blows that chip up. Makes the sound distorted. So you see our SPY HUNTER 2 ROMs. Okay, that provides the extra sounds, not the music, but the extra sounds that the board needs, all the shooting and the firing. And then of course our Peter gun board, but it's different. This is a sounds good board, slightly different design, but you still have to take out that capacitor right here, the C22, to protect that chip. Still uses the 68,000 processor. We put a new power supply to replace that wretched thing that was in the bottom of this originally. So there's not a whole lot in here, is there? 5 boards. Actually, there is a lot if you think about it. And of course, you can see in the backside view of our steering system. All metal here in the back, thank goodness. I don't think I've seen one with a broken stalk. I think the only problem, I guess, are the buttons that stick. Jonathan, this is going to be trouble. This is going to be trouble. I wonder what episode that sound came out of, Jonathan. Anyway, look up here. We have our stickers. 1 or more of the following patents. There's 5 of them. I'll bet you one of them, Jonathan, is that steering board. And the other one is probably the optic boards. Just a lucky guess, but something like that. We have a 4900 Bell's Garner in there running. We've recapped. Not much to it, huh? Let's move on to SPY HUNTER. All right, now. Oh, again. All right, here's the SPY HUNTER. We have a 7000 monitor in here because we wanted a picture tube with no burn-in. Beautiful picture. Now the customer did not like the new power supply system because there is a slightly louder background sound. So we've rebuilt the original power supply with new capacitors and our lithium battery mod up here, right there. Okay, so that's done. Here's the Peter gun board. This is in every machine on the planet, every SPY HUNTER on the planet, operator cockpit. Now, there's that chip that blows up, okay? And that goes bad because if this capacitor is left in it, that makes the game sound distorted. So the game will still work, the sound will work, but the sound's all distorted because that has taken a dump. That capacitor, C122, you have to cut out of your board. So snip that baby out, and you'll protect that chip, and the board will probably run forever. That's a good thing, isn't it, Jonathan? Now, on the bottom, because we're using the original power supply and not the new one, we changed these 2 capacitors. These oddball caps, I think one's 35,000, the other's 100,000 microfarad. Bob Roberts sells them. They ain't cheap, okay? And now this gets real hot. You can actually cook an omelet on here. They were going to offer like this plate that goes on top, and then you can actually fry your eggs. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now, next door, right here, we've put all new fuses and a fuse block in. We changed that if you're keeping this in. You need to change it so all your connections are solid. We took the logic board apart, the inside boards, and made sure all the chips are nice and clean on the inside. So that's all been serviced on the inside. Good. And over here, see this board here? This is a board that controls the lighting on the control panel. Okay, and that's the 5 lights. 6 lights actually. Your weapons, your oil slick, all that, all run by that board. And then your standard amplifier. Bally kind of perfected these. These never go bad. And these provide the 2 stereo channels to run your sound. Oh, the last board that's unique on there is this here. It's called an absolute positioning board. This controls your steering, which is done by a pot, where SPY HUNTER 2 had that little board that ran the 4 optics that control your steering. And then notice the gas pedal has that pot, where SPY HUNTER 2 uses the optic. I think that's it, Jonathan. I think that's it. Now, we will move on to the front of the game. Now, I need that odd-looking boy. Where did he go? Ah.
There he is.
And play with me
Oh.
in a minute. Now, I want to explain a few things about the game.
You got a shipment of
There's-
glass that's coming in.
Our glass? Oh, yes, come on. The pinball glass?
Yeah, you want to talk about?
Ah, you got a lot of it?
I got 50 pieces.
50 pieces of pinball glass. We love pinball. Okay, good. We're going to put it over here.
Put it in your office.
You put it in the office.
There's plenty of room in there.
We sell pinball glass cheaper than anybody in this area, but you got to come and pick it up. We do not ship it. $38.99 for a clear sheet of regular sized glass.
You get a chance to need more.
Can anybody beat that? All right, let's get the glass loaded and we'll go back to this. I'm exhausted from unloading all 50 pieces of glass myself.
Lies.
You hid in the office the whole time.
I had to write the check. We're back. Okay. Now, I do want to show you the test feature on this game, which is of course important to make sure all your switches and things are working. Similar to the original SPY HUNTER, see it says use left controls, okay? And our trigger switches move everything down to what we want. So we want switches and the start button matters. So this is a very important switch because then you know every single switch is working. Now look at the word steering. See left, right, okay, and of course our gas pedal. Now, it turns out when you play the game, come on this side, you can't see it quite. There's our test. Okay. All working. Our start button. That sounds like what?
Kurt? Kurt, you coming in today? No.
No, falling out of the side of his bed. Okay, all right, we're done. So we flip the switch back. We hit the tilt switch. We got our screen powering up and it's complete. Now, there's some neat things you encounter, neat creatures on the roadway. Pyro Gyro, the Molotov Maniac, the Grease Ball, the Lane Hog, and the Cycle Sniper. You're going to see the Cycle Snipers. They're all over the place. Okay? Now, to get through, your idea is that you have to try to get the courier with their papers to the end. Now, your shifter here, there's 3 shifts. You have to start out on 1 or nothing happens. Just like with SPY HUNTER, you have to start out in low gear where nothing happens. Okay, low gear, there's your gas pedal. Okay? as your RPM meter at the bottom of the screen moves up, you can shift, and you can finally shift to third. And I find in third, you can regulate your gas pedal so you can bump your lane hog and your cycle sniper off the road. Now, the radar at the bottom tells you where the helicopter is. You gotta watch, the helicopter's gonna be dropping bombs on the roadway or on top of you. You know, Jonathan, you're gonna get a reflection, aren't you? Let me turn these lights off. Yep. And Scott left from me. Walked out on me.
He was waiting and waiting and waiting.
There, now there's no reflection at all. Except from the stupid light that Kurt turned on because he's trying to
This one.
Look at that one.
You know, Kurt,
There's a
you were
reflection.
so predictable.
There's a reflection.
You're so predictable. Kurt, you're not going to like this either, but this game has to go up. Actually, Kurt, you're going to help me since Dumbbell left. He left, but he left Jonathan here to film.
Oh, goody.
All right, Kurt,
I get to play this.
are we ready? Yeah. Now,
Started.
this loads it, okay? And the game has officially, you're in first. We're off, Kurt. I'm the white car, Kurt's the red, the yellow.
Red.
Now, this is important.
Yellow.
Save the
See,
girl.
you have to save the girlie. Okay, now, I only have guns. You have to watch the guys dropping the oil. See, we can work together. Kurt and I can work together. Now look at your radar. See that red X? Oh, I want to get in this. Wait a minute. That red X there tells you where the helicopter is. Now, I got missiles, Kurt. You can get the next one.
Thanks.
Oh, I lost the missiles.
Nice job.
I lost the missiles. Look, you told me to be careful. Now I'm going to back out. So you got an inside view of that truck.
Me?
It's that stupid helicopter, Kurt. Now, top right corner of your screen, left corner, is the number running out. You can crash endlessly, but when that number runs out, baby, you're in big trouble. Uh-oh, don't drive drunk, Kurt.
I'm a professional.
No?
See you. Where's the girl?
She's long gone.
If she wants an escort, she's got to wait.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to
My
get
truck.
that.
Yeah, that's my truck.
No!
You said Kurt could get in next.
What did I get this time? Oh, look, I got the oil slick, Kurt.
Don't ruin
Now,
it.
the problem
Don't
is...
waste it. You're going to die.
Well, what happens
She
is it launches...
Oh, you
See,
killed her. Ran her over.
You tried to get in my way. Oh, I lost my oil.
Useless driver.
Now, there's also... Let's see. I'm going to let Kurt get the next one because maybe he'll
said
get
that
to the...
last time.
I lied. I lied. We got wide open roads, Curdy. This
Where is
isn't
this?
so bad. It really isn't.
Waiting for a carrier. Where is she?
Oh, there's the helicopter. Well, I got a bullet hole in my windshield. Kurt, watch the bomb. Kurt, you gotta watch the bomb. See, you have to get. Oh, there's that stupid lane hog. We gotta catch up to our girl. See, once you sort of get the hang of it, it'll take a while to get the hang of it, but it's not really that bad, especially with the original controls. Jerks are everywhere.
Is she on the radar anymore?
Yeah, straight ahead I think is you. I just avoided that. They got me.
Died again.
Yep, but I punched the button and boom, I'm
There
playing
she is.
again.
She's back.
Which?
Save her this time.
Alright, Kurt, now I want you to get into the back of the truck.
Game over.
Kurt, pick the button. We want to show the people. We want to show the people the, oh, I almost killed her.
You did. Ran her off the road.
No, I'm trying to save the open the road up here ahead.
Where is she now?
She's behind us.
Behind us?
definitely more enjoyable with two imbeciles playing rather than one. Are you catching the action on both telescreens?
Yep.
This foot action's pretty nice. You can clearly see that we do have slightly different views. Just off center a hair.
What was that?
Somebody's leaving.
Somebody who just punched out.
Wallace.
Wallace?
But,
You can't leave us.
but,
I think he did. Oh, my time is out now, Kurt. I'm going to be in big trouble now, Kurt. Let's see if we can... No! You did it, Kurt! I tried to block him. Just teach him. Oh, we got missile. Well, missiles aren't that great.
There she is.
There's playing our music.
Don't run her over this time.
Plays our Peter
your
gun.
missiles.
Use your missiles, Kurt.
Yeah.
Squeeze that trigger. Yeah. Oh, I'm
There's
gonna
a
get
truck.
this.
There you go.
Let's see what I get. Oil. I got the oil again. Now I'm gonna be able to launch the oil on top.
Did you notice your set bonus saved? In the weapons bin?
Oh no, I did.
Yeah, because we're not paying attention. You saved her. See, you got the carrier package on the back of your car.
Oh no, that's the oil. That's the oil.
Oh, I thought it was the package you got. Bonus.
I was gonna try to dump it on that helicopter. Let me see if I can put it on the helicopter. I'm gonna see if I can throw the oil at the helicopter.
See if I can kill you.
Darn it.
You missed.
So, we're going at night. Yes! Aha! Oh, I got the slashers. Now watch the slashers. Now watch, I push the button. See? And I can slash tires. I find I can kill much easier. Oh! See, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty good. You got a bum wrap, guys. Now, it would have taken us about $3.25 to figure this out. My bonus is gone. I lost my slashing tires.
I'm done.
Okay.
But,
Kurt, there was a second van. There were actually two vans. There was a second van in front of me. Because you ducked out. I'm going to play the rest of this and then we're done. There's the other van. There. Let's see what I get. I get missile. What do I get? I already have missiles. Got missiles again. You double the missiles. Well, actually, yeah. My left button now fires and my right button does the missiles. See, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, is it, Kurt? And of course, the original Spy Hunter, George Gomez's, he was the designer. He went on to do pinball machines, but boy, what a terrific game this is. Same music. Now, I gotta tell you, the graphics do look better. I never figured out how to play this game. But the sound is very well laid out. You get plenty of sound out of each channel. What a great game. And Kurt, I see you're doing the final touches. You can turn the light on. Look, this video is tomorrow. Bulb is out. The guy's gonna have a stroke.
Bub.
You gotta get some more stuff done. It's not quite ready.
Can I turn the light back
You may
on
turn the
now?
light back on.
Thanks.
You may turn the light back on. Do you know that I was actually in? I know that's this game waiting for me to play.
I'll play.
Do you know I was actually in a James Bond movie? Did you know that?
Which one?
Well, I've been in a lot of them actually, but I happen to have a clip.
Oops.
Good night.
All I do is paint, huh?